it says a lot about Hama Life, right? Just throwing caution to the wind and playing with this freedom, especially Bono, guy who did it.
The Azir, so we are denied the Azir versus Corki PogChamp Fest. And instead,
all those teams could happen. Bono's level 6 and Teddy's level 5 alone, and he's dead. First blood, able to get on in there. There was no vision, and the Nautilus was somewhere in his own jungle.
Rift down to 5,000. Probably no business SKT trying to compete for this one. And Unreal Life stacking free objectives in the early game. Corki and the safe harass their range champion. Clit spot lane.
All right, flashing on in as he's gonna get in the lantern there, and blocking the ultimate is key, and no dredgeline follow-up. Teddy's like, guys, what is going on? I can't get in there.
SKT just looking anemic.
Damage, but flash heal still available. As a big trade up in the top side, so on. Just gonna slam him down there one-on-one.
He's got the Executioner's calling. He was building for lane. Had a BF sword already.
You gotta respect that damage, but I suppose he just didn't check the items, and now we're in free fall mode essentially for SKT. Everything is falling at every different angle right now. We're looking for more now as Effort is gonna have that stopwatch. Songyun getting to the backside, perfect positioning. Now they're looking to turn it around as Faker and Teddy are on the run. Khan just trying to help out and zone here, as Blasting Plant gonna be a pretty good plans here to help them get away. But can they actually do it, as Chilling Smite's gonna come down, and that's gonna be the extra kill going the way of Hanwha Life, just adding to the death count that is right now so heavily
Wide flash
in Hanwha's favor. As Khan, I have no idea, but he died and he's feeling.
Sadly for SKT, probably couldn't play it much worse. They're rolling up, trying to get a pick. They need a confidence kill, but Stacy's still available. This should be easy though.
They spent a lot to get this, but at least they do pick up the kill.
At control, Hanwha Life have. SKT are doing their best to fight for a strong side. Right now, you'd say that's their blue side. With some control wards there, and so on all alone.
Yeah, well, he's trying to flash back to his team. Bono coming on in here. It's still a 2-on-3. And Bono's gonna go in, and he's gonna say nope. Teleport wards back there. Effort here on Vision. Bono's going in. And he's really going in for this one, trying to get onto the lantern, actually, but he misses the lantern. Is Khan going to be baited for it, though? He will. Trying to save Effort's life, and that was just...
Force down the Baron. And speaking of force...
He's going to miss that E, but he's coming in here, and it...
Oh, wow.
He's still going to die, but that was pretty sad at the end of it. We didn't get the leash for the second time, as he stayed over the wall, but 4-on-1 by Hanwha right now. You're going up against a 2 Cloud Drake Skarner, which is going to be 3 Cloud Drake in a bit, guys, as now we're going 4-on-2. Faker and Clid all alone here on the backside. He's going to use Featherstorm and Flash, and he is absolutely dead. So I really love the Vision lockdown here from Hanwha. It's really gaining them a bunch of chances to pick up kills, and unfortunately SKT are just playing right into that.
And Operation Clidsteel Baron is pretty much the last roll of the dice here for SKT. They're not controlling the back of the pit with any CC. Only So1 has CC behind the pit. Let's see how this goes.
See SKT thinking about starting a fight here. Already Effort taking a bunch of damage. So1 going in. He's going to be that sacrificial lamb to start us off. Clid still could get in here.
50-50, 2,000.
Looking for the Vision. They want to burst it down, but they're not ready to do it just yet. They want to kill Clid, and they will! They're going to get the jungler, and that's going to be 2 kills as well. Teddy goes down, and that's going to do it. 2 for the Corki, and 1 for the Songyun.
Mid lane inhibitor, but
all right, well, SKT trying something, but kind of wish, well, we didn't see this, as it's desperation moment right now for SKT. That's a nice little stopwatch as Teddy, he's not even here. He's fighting Bono by himself on the bottom side. And the engage doesn't unlock that Kaisa at all, as that will be the second inhibitor going down on the top side. And you'd have to imagine with Faker down, they can rotate mid and just go for a teleport play with the Renekton going bot, and maybe even look to push to end.
Hanwha Life just need to dot their I's, cross their T's, maybe add an exclamation point. How about one more highlight play? They should have this game in the bag.
Looks like it here as Clid is going to go in, just putting on that last stand. See if he can actually do anything, as Clid is pretty tanky, but not tanky enough here. So on going in. trying to zone them out. And that's the second death sentence that is not going to land and net them a kill. So 2 turrets go down, but Faker's still dead. Khan, 1 more death for the books. Faker's back, but can he do anything? As the Impale is going to be good enough. The stun goes down onto Effort, and they're just looking for more kills before this game ends. Finally, the Impale is going to be used onto Teddy just to add an extra death. And that will be game number 1 going the way of Hanwha Life Esports.
What a super impressive victory for Hanwha Life. They're still in the relegation battle, and yet it is 3 consecutive game victories. 2 against Damwon Gaming, 1 against SK Telecom T1. Really important performance for them. They want to get out of that relegation race. They need at least 5 match wins to do so because KT will be facing Jin Air and heavily expected to win our second series. Is already around the 5 to 6K mark. Big numbers. May have done the same damage as Aatrox, but Khan had a mare, to put it mildly. See what the decision is here for Hanwha Life. They want to play bot side because the Volibear with gank assist is a lot more impressive than the Volibear if he's actually dealing with a jungle imbalance. So they're going to pick up the Kennen, a little bit more self-sufficient than some of the other picks they could have gone towards. Oh!
Bono's just running in there. Oh boy.
Smite was up.
Yeah, he had Smite. He could have just gone in there and taken away. Klid did not have his Smite.
Cinder rather than the Tiamat that used to be there. It's bot lane.
Oh, trying to get it started early in the bottom side. He's pretty fast, gonna avoid that flash, actually flips him over, and then goes for the flash, avoids the kill. And now we got Bono coming in, but again, he's only level 2, hits 3.
Oh no!
And the pillar is not going to work out. It's just a bite on the butt of Effort, and that's gonna be about it.
All those boots are picked up. However, bless his heart, he's back.
Back in action, Trundle returns to the bot lane. And, well, he's just going to get that flash out of Effort. Nobody actually burned their flash. Ooh, so on. Looks like he read into that really well.
Arctic Assault was failed by Cliff.
And now, kind of baiting in there. We got the Predator coming in here, but I'm not sure. Bono does a nice amount of damage with that Predator coming in onto Clid. He does not have the flash, and First Blood is going to be taken there by the jungler. Bono does it again. Out his Death Charge. Getting in close, might come down to the Smite. TP gonna come in here, and now SKT going forward, but Tempt in the back line. Can he do that damage? Effort's gonna be the first one to go down, and now the Kai'Sa damage is dead. Khan trying to do it all alone in the back line, but everybody's running away, and Faker's all alone. Another SKT member goes down as Klid is gonna be the hero. He wasn't even part of the fight, he was doing the dragon. And down goes the Infernal for SKT, but all the kills mainly going the way of Hanwha Life. Only Key has gone down, and they're looking for more here. Trying to hunt down Khan.
Khan's trying to buy time. Unlikely he'll escape, but he can at least buy resets for his team. 4 members draw in. Khan continues his merry journey.
Yeah, and finally that will go down. They're able to hand the kill over to Songyun, who is 2-0-2 now on a Xayah this early on in the game. But once again, Hanwha Life in the lead here early. So-On still has his flash here. And he's not going to use it, so he's going to die. As CC Chain is going to be good. Thought they could bait that one in, and perhaps. As now we're ganking Faker, who is all alone in the mid lane, and he's going to get flashed on. That's going to be enough damage. How about 3 kills now for Songyun? As really going to be the question. As Klid hanging around in the wings here, but he's all alone for now. They're able to take it down fast enough. And there you go. Rift Herald is going to go down as he is going to be locked up here. Has the stopwatch. Bono with the subjugate, but again, I think they're just going to have to let Key go here, as that will be the sacrifice for that big objective going the way of Hanwha.
This game, because Gunblade is lower burst, there's exhaust and triple stopwatch on the enemy team. It's Bono.
Oh, Bono.
He's dead.
You're so dead. Just alone in the brush, and the control ward comes down, and Khan, he's looking for more. As So-On in an awkward spot is able to dodge a bunch of it, but good read by Khan, and they're going to pick up the 2 for none there, as mistake comes out of Bono and baits So-On in SKT. able to capitalize.
Both of them refusing to use summoners, don't want to draw them out. I guess want them for an aggressive play.
So I want to point this out. The Observer just showed this to us as we might actually have a fight here trying to flip onto Khan. He's going to get away, but in goes Effort trying to get that wombo combo in the back line. Here is Sowon, though, with a massive slicing Maelstrom, and we also have Tempt in the back line. Faker's not going to be able to kill anyone by himself as SKT. They were already disengaging, and everybody is going to be split up here, so Hanwha able to keep everybody alive and win the team fight.
Surprisingly, too, with the stopwatches and the exhaust up, felt like the team was a little bit out of order. SKT is Khan walking up, gets one kill.
Well, Key, not sure about that one, and now they're able to roll this into two as Tempt a little bit too far forward. They're flashing in as well. Stoneblade has been finished for Kled as well, able to just frontline in this one. Bono is going to be that sacrifice, and Songyun doesn't have anything left. That's going to be more screams from the SKT fans as they're able to pick up 4 unexpectedly.
4 kills in the 3v5, Valdez.
So Volibear, Key looking to peel around and see what they can get. There's no Featherstorm, remember, as they're just trying to go 2v2 down here on the bottom side. Key trying to frontline. The 3-on-3 up on the top side. Hanwha Life was able to push them away. As Klid all alone here on the right side. Got to be careful about that, but Khan coming on in. Faker's got more mobility. As we're going macro mode, we're trying to go zoomed out as Khan is going to go out down alone. Faker's all alone now. He's going to have to flash away and use his soldiers as well. As Tempt trying to get on over there. And Teddy going in 1v5, able to take out one. But now he's not in the best position. We got a cannon right on top of him. And that 1-for-1 is going to be great for Hanwha Life. And they're looking for more. As Effort's all alone now here. Down he goes. And all of a sudden, Hanwha Life take a huge fight and could look towards this Baron.
Hanwha Life out-problem-solved SKT in that extended trade. Everything was there for SKT on a silver platter, but it looked like they weren't communicating.
As we see more and more of the reasons why that bear is taken. Now Sowon in a bit of trouble here, slicing Maelstrom. It's going to come in, but there's 3 members of SKT to dunk him down. That's a nice little pick-off now for SKT.
They're feasting on the cannon. His teleport up in 20 seconds. No ultimate, though, to back it up.
Well, Key trying to frontline this time around. The depth chart gets all the way into the back line for Songyun. Tempt getting into this one, but a lot of AoE damage. He's going to be able to take out one, but it's only the Nautilus. Songyun here getting CC'd down. Finally gets into the Featherstorm, but it's too little too late. Only gets the kill on the Faker. As a lot of low health bars on the side of SKT, so at least they stop the Baron.
Oh, it's definitely worth Valdez. With the Zir dead, there's no chance they go on to Baron here. Klid walks up, it's 85%, but we're right up there.
Songyun doesn't really care as Teddy trying to go in here. He's got Khan behind him as everybody's trying to jump onto Songyun here. And there's Klid in the backside. They finally find that carry. And honestly, that might just be the game. They get the one big pick they needed. All that gold on the side of Hanwha Life disappears in a moment, and now they're pushing into the victory.
Even with summoners up, QSS, no way out on that one. You're right, the game should end right here.
Not much they can do. Let's see what Tempt can do in the back line. Trying to be pushed away, but he avoids it. They're going to be able to get that kill, but Tempt all alone, 1v4, is going to be able to get one more, but that's just about it. As SKT, they're able to thwart the defense, and they will be moving on to pushing into this one and taking a game number 3.
A welcome game number 3. Didn't know it would go this way, but SKT just about get over the line in game number 2. It was not flawless, but Khan needed a fight-back performance after a very, very poor game number 1. SKT and Lowell Park wake up with their victory in game number 2. Can they actually put out the level of performance in game number 3 their fans have been looking for all series? The scaling will still be able to get over the line, and the moment we talk about a Gunblade being sold for a Proto Belt, clear that there needed to be adjustments, and look at the difference in damage dealt, and I'm sure gold lead between the Aatrox and the Ken.
It's not necessarily the straight-up counter pick to Rakan, Zaya, or anything like that. As Faker, thanks for the Baterino.
Big Chungus has done this one. Would Faker dust off the set? It would be very exciting, but with the Kali open, seems like He's the only one playing with hearts. Flex pick, but probably Faker on the Akali. Yeah, they blind picked Renekton for So-On this game. Okay, it's Quinn.
What?
We haven't had Quinn in the LCK in a while. It's going to be top lane Quinn into Renekton.
Excuse me?
Yep. That's the choice. It was locked in. He's not Ocean Drake here, opportunistically trying to be started.
Yeah, they found the ward. Lid actually going to take a 2-shot there from the Lucian, and so this proactive play by the side of Life is going to pay off. They'll get this Ocean Drake real early.
For bot objectives, but the Rift Herald's not up, so just a nice little opening Drake. SKT coming.
Faker's going in. This is 1v3 essentially. He's going to get the first blood by himself, but you'd have to imagine he's absolutely dead here. Not a play you see oftentimes in the LCK, but Faker decided this was the time.
Not when the Quinn is unleashing an SKT game, because you know that literally every League of Legends fan saw it.
Yeah, that's, you know, if they didn't see it, it's going to be talked about online. There's going to be articles about it, especially if it wins. He's dodging there by Teddy, but the bullet hell comes in, has to blow his own Feather Storm to get out of that one. Finally get something done here as Bono's alone. He's going to have to drop that Ragnarok like it's hot and try to turn around here actually on the Faker, but in goes effort. No more Ragnarok, and you can see you later Olaf as they're trying to turn onto Glid. Will be able to. So-On's here, able to pick up that double kill. Now So-On wants to tank the turret and come from behind. The flash is available, but Teddy knows he's dead. That is a 3-for-1 in trade for some turret plates, but they can push bot and get some of their own. Or gold rather, but we'll take another look at how this all starts.
There's no unlock here for SKT from Unica's.
Oh, we're going mid lane onto Tempt. Looks like a pretty clean 2-on-1. As Tempt even blew his flash, but was still not able to get out of that one.
SKT at least inferring from the game. However, with that kill in mid lane, even with TP being drawn out of Tempt, we do get an answering Ocean Drake and a third one on the way in game number 3. So we're going to finally get this replay here. The ward spot does condemn them into a bad spot, but the moment that the call is made to go in and effort dives in, it just feels like so many people, one by one, out of position from SKT.
You see the TP coming in, you know it's going to be a 5v4. That's what happens with the Quinn, and they decide, okay, we're going to happen. As, yeah, just a flash, knock up Tempts. Looks like he didn't have Valkyrie really able to get out of that one.
Could have pre-flashed in that scenario. Might have still died, but didn't see it.
Ooh, all right. More action. As Life getting aggressive once again. Are going to take out that Rift Herald.
Ganker on the side of SKT should be Khan, given that Faker has plenty of gank assist. Not a lot of life right now.
I mean, he went in and just took an immense amount of damage. In with the package goes Tempt. He's sticking down, though, and is going to be taken down by the Ignite from Effort, but it opens space for Hanwha to pick off that turret as well.
Ignite reapply guarantees to kill, but not kill credit to Faker, which
SKT were able to pick that one up. He's going to forego going for those minions. He actually wants to go for just a bully play, and it's one-on-one. So-On can't even get close to him. TP's coming in, but I'm not sure about that one as double CC comes in. Now you're one-on-one here, or rather one-on-two. Tempt, can you do it? He's going to be able to take out one, but Effort trying to come in and punish him, and that he will. Going to hand over the double kill now to Khan in the top lane.
2 kills so far. Sangyu and Key not on the same wave, but they waste the ult.
A nice exhaust here to keep Faker at bay for now. He's just going to have to ultimate away as Hanwha getting 3 items here, basically, as now we're just trying to get in the front, bullet hell, and just poke them all down. Faker's going to be rooted for the entirety of that. Has to flash and get away as the crowd is happy with that, but they're not going to be happy with this Baron going down this fast. Tons of damage here to double AD composition. They're bringing in Quinn now. SKT, they want to fight this one. In goes the Rakan, but the steal is not going to happen as Faker's too low. But Teddy and the Quinn in the backside doing enough damage. Life escaping to the north, actually, as, let's see, they're definitely going to be run down here by Khan, but the triple recall, quadruple you can even say, because the Yuumi was on that one.
Noble Croc, SKT Croc.
I mean, So-On, he's doing his job in this game. Keep the Quinn annoyingly on your side of the map and die. See exactly what she does, just full speed ahead, full throttle down that bottom lane. And it's really just going to be up to Zoan, but we're looking for the flank now. On the side of SKT. Faker is going to be spotted here, though, as the inhibitor does go down.
If it wasn't able to pull the trigger, good wards on both the left
We're
side.
not stopping
no,
here.
we'll keep going.
Yeah, might as well.
SKT have to do something quick.
What are they going to do? In goes Faker. They got that recon in the backside. Lots of charms coming down, but Teddy not really able to do efficient damage in that fight. But at the same time, they're able to stop the push, which is extremely important. They take out those cannon minions. And Quinn still pushing the bottom side, but no inhibitor, importantly, will go down for Khan.
Bono opens up some space for the recall, but can he actually escape here? TPs, triple TPs!
Okay! Can't stop us now, they say, as 5 members of Hanwha Life are coming in.
Quinn's coming in as well, though. It's going to be 5v5.
Okay, 5 on 5. Khan gonna just try to push them back. It's double 80 carry. He's been forced to group up here.
Hanwha Life have used all of their teleports, all of their map mobility advantage. They're actually down a teleport. And we know the roam advantage there. They need to try to make the play happen here.
And with Baron buff, 45 seconds, this is going to be their moment. Lots of poke damage on that Corki. Tempt is a big boy right now. It doesn't look like Hanwha Life are really committing to this one. You can see Khan.
How can they have so little CC, Valdez?
Yeah, it's really hard to lock anybody down, and now Faker is actually pushing in mid lane. While the minion wave is down, he can do that, but immediately has to come back.
That's actually really smart from Faker. He gets something out of nothing as the minion wave is crashing. How hard do we go on Hanwha Life?
Oh, Khan again. Electrocute proc, and immediately he's out. As Khan, they gotta go in right now. In goes the support in the jungle, but immediately they both go down. They take out a couple, they take out Tempt, most importantly. But Songyun alone here, doing the damage. He's gonna have enough. He's gonna dash forward. Teddy's alone now. It doesn't look like he can stop it, though, as trying to bring in the minions is so on. But I think you just gotta hit this Nexus, buddy. Songyun, he's got the Yuumi on his back, and with the exhaust, I think that should be enough. Teddy's not going to be able to do it, and down will go the Nexus. Hanwha Life is going to defeat SKT in a magnificent 2-1.
A huge upset that could have massive ramifications on the season. The 9-match win streak ends here as Hanwha Life upset SKT. And it's not just at the top, Valdez, that this is...
아칼리 이거 조금 천천히 아칼리 누구 아칼리 해도 돼 끝내 가자
Saying, where are you going? Where are you going? So on.
That's fair. Fair question.
I was saying that in my cast too. I'm like, where are you going, buddy?
I think he forgot there was 3 of them and not 2 of them.
Yeah. You can take it. A giant Naisu from Songyun at the end. High five. Whoa. We entered the Shadow Realm at the end there, as Renekton did nothing, but again, spiritual MVP, as we mentioned.
He was really good at not feeding, which honestly
that is
all
a skill.
he had to do.
That is a skill.
And Someone has been around a really long time. When I first got the LCK, he was sub-top laner for Trace in 2015.